The Switch is quickly closing in on its third birthday and, therefore, the beginning of its fourth year on shelves. The console has enjoyed a lot of success over these past 3 years. Not only in terms of sales but also in the number of excellent games that have launched for it. After the abysmal failure that was the Wii U, Nintendo bounced back with the Switch and now it seems unstoppable. Yes, everything is sunshine and daisies over at Nintendo HQ, and once the holiday season is over, we'll probably learn that the Switch had another strong quarter. For as good of a position as the Switch is in at the moment, there's still one thing that's missing: Netflix. Ever since the console launched on March 3, 2017, Switch owners have been asking for a Netflix app for the device. We've seen a few streaming services release apps for the Switch, namely Hulu and YouTube, but Netflix, and indeed, some other notable services like Amazon Prime Video, are still nowhere to be seen. Why? There isn't really a straightforward answer to that question, but given the existence of YouTube and Hulu on the Switch, my first inclination is to blame Netflix. Netflix is ultimately responsible for developing an app for the Switch, should we ever find ourselves in a world where one actually exists. As time goes on, though, that's looking less and less likely. It's something of a head-scratcher considering that Netflix is on pretty much every device imaginable. If you have some kind of device that can connect to the internet, chances are you can download Netflix to it. Smart TV. There's probably a Netflix app for it. Smartphone, Xbox One, PlayStation 4. There are definitely Netflix apps for all of those. Switch owners are left feeling like the odd one out, but that could be down to the simple fact that the Netflix app already is everywhere. Perhaps Netflix thinks that there's no reason to develop an app for the Switch since those who want to watch on a handheld device probably have a smartphone in their pocket. Obviously I can't speak for Netflix here, but that seems like an argument the company could make. If that's the case, my follow-up would be, what could a Switch app hurt? As of Nintendo's latest financials, there's more than 42 million Switch consoles out there. That's a lot of devices Netflix is missing out on by not making an app for the Switch. Perhaps Netflix could make the argument that there hasn't been enough demand for a Switch app. And while I think it's probably wrong about that, I also think it doesn't really matter. With the streaming wars heating up, Netflix can only benefit from having its service on as many devices as possible, especially when some of its competitors are on the Switch. If we fast forward a year and services like Disney Plus and Peacock are available on the Switch, Netflix may wind up kicking itself for being complacent.